Good evening and welcome to our Vespers service. It is good to have folks here on campus. Hi, everybody. Yay! Yay, we're glad you're here. We're glad to have Laura and Joe here and everyone here helping with tech. And we're really glad that everyone's here today. And we're really glad to have those of you who are not here with us, though a couple of you are not here, I know, because you thought it was too cold. And we're doing okay, right? Yeah, it's not the warmest day. Right, we've got a couple shirt sleeves and yeah, we'll work on this weather thing, but we are really glad you're here, and we hope that you'll settle in and just enjoy this opportunity to connect with your spirit in the middle of the week. So let's get started with our service. Thank you. Turn it over to Laura.
To keep from running back. When I get here, all I want to be is gone. I found a partner and became a wife, and I looked out on this new land I had found. My heart into this new life, and I never even noticed the cracking ground. Fall through space, fall through time, the landscape had been forever changed. Well, I keep on looking for those same old signs, but everywhere I go I am estranged. Somebody's vision I thought was my own. Maybe it's true that you can't go home. Take me away from here. I just keep running down the same old track. Take me away from here. I just can't help myself to keep from running back. When I get here, all I want to be is gone. If the grass is always greener, if in is out and out is always in, I'll be always in between, or wishing I could live in someone else's skin. Running down the same
I'm lighting our Vespers chalice this evening with these beautiful words from Jennifer Grayson, who says, Universal mystery, guide us away from the desire to shine light in all corners. Teach us to embrace the night, for without the darkness, we never see the stars.
We are so glad to be gathered here today. And I offer you these words for our gathering tonight. A year out of time, and we are all counting, blinking as if blinded by the still hazy light of these new days. This world we know to be more beautiful for our missing of its particulars, and more sorrowful because of what is missing now. More desired and more unjust, more cherished and more bereft, irreplaceable and irredeemed. Into this perfect and yet beloved reality, we venture forward, tentative, tremulous, triumphant, and forever changed. Welcome to our Vesper service. And now we will gather together with our song, Here Together. And I want to remind folks that are here on campus that you can move, you can clap, you can hum. Can't sing, but we're really glad to have you do all of those things. Thanks. We are here together in this holy moment, and we're grateful for the winding road that brought us to this day. We are here together in this holy moment, and we're grateful for the winding road that brought us to this place. We are here together in this holy moment, and we're grateful for the winding road that brought us to this place. So for our words of affirmation today, we have this response: I claim this moment. And that will be your response tonight, whether you're here or whether you're at home. For all the small joys whose magnitude we now comprehend, I claim this moment. For the immeasurable losses whose dimensions are too easily diminished, I claim this moment. For the miraculous which masquerades among us as common as weeds, I claim this moment. For the devastating injustice which must be seen to be addressed, I claim this moment. For the many myriad, multifaceted gifts of everyday life which now sparkle like the rarest of gems within our sight, I claim this moment, and these are the affirmations of our hearts. We're going to have just a moment to recognize and drop some stones today, because it has been a difficult week for so many in our nation, and I want to hold all of those who are holding the memory of George Floyd this week, and also all of those who are holding the memory of Dante Wright. And I had to look because I also need us to hold the memory of our neighbor who was killed in Danville, also through police use of force, Tyrell Wilson. And that those memorial services were all this week. So ask us to hold just a moment of holding in remorse and sorrow.
Rest here, breathe here, let go and be at peace. Light fills, love steals, surrendering. Rest here, breathe here, let go and be at peace. Light fills, love steals, surrendering. Rest here, breathe here, let go and be at peace. Light fills, love steals, surrendering. Rest here, breathe here, let go and be at peace. Light fills, love steals, surrendering.
It is good to have a time in the middle of these weeks when we can just connect with our spirits and connect with a little bit of silence and look inside and be present to whatever it is we're holding, because there's so much that is still going on every moment, every week. And so in that spirit, I invite you to join me in the spirit of meditation and reflection and the deep ask of prayer. Whatever you are in need of today, I hope you will find it in this time. And that whatever part of your heart is closed, I hope you will invite it to open. Let's just take a moment wherever we are, if we're here together, which is a blessing and a privilege, or if we're at home, where it is also a blessing and a privilege. Let us just stop and listen, look around for a moment. It's the beauty of the evening. The sunlight is around us. Let us delight in the slight chill on our face, the slight tingle in our fingers and toes. Let us be glad for the crispness of this evening, which reminds us with its stark reality that we are here. It is such a blessing to be here, alive and breathing, wondering, hoping, yearning, questing. We are so grateful to be in this space and in this time. We're glad for our fellow companions in this time. We're glad that they're with us, that they're present. And that all of us, whether we're gathered here or gathered at home, gather in the promise of better days ahead. Gathering knowing that we will put some of our wants aside for a little while so that we can gather more fully with as many as we can in the months to come. Let us hear the sounds of our evening, whether they are the whispers of trees or the whispers of our children in the next room, the falling of leaves or the padding of companionable paws, whether it is the sound of the turkeys squabbling or the sound of your family doing so in the next room, whatever it is, let us be present to all of this as blessing. All of this is blessing. We are so grateful to be present here today. And let us be present to the greater heart of the world, its wonder, worry, gladness, sadness, hope, relief, reluctance, regret, remorse, sorrow, anguish, anticipation, and reckless joy. Whatever is in our hearts tonight, let's honor and acknowledge it. Let's be present to it and allow it, and then ask it to move aside a little and let us open to some new truth. In the silence that follows, let us extend that invitation into a greater openness of heart, a greater openness of spirit. We will enter into silence together today for about a few minutes. We'll end it with the ringing of the bowl. Let's enter into silence together.
Gonna keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward. Never turning back. Never turning back. Gonna keep on moving proudly. Keep on moving proudly. Keep on moving proudly.
We're going to take a moment now and just hear some of the sounds and remembrances of our hearts. And we're going to listen to some of the things that we have to say and ask ourselves, what do we grapple with about this time from which we are reemerging? And I've got a couple responses that have been sent to me from those watching and a couple from folks that are here. And so I'm going to share those responses with you because that's the easiest way to do it when we're trying not to share microphones too much yet. And as I do so, our response will be this one.
The song of my heart sings to you.
Thank you. The first one is that they're grappling with reemergence itself.
The song of my heart sings to you.
Wanting to reach out and faster than we should.
The song of my heart sings to you.
Impatience.
The song of my heart sings to you.
I struggle with the thought of, after being vaccinated, having to again be responsible for daily activities outside of the house. I suffered from agoraphobia before the pandemic, but it's much worse and is a daily struggle for me to get through each day with hope.
The song of my heart sings to you.
Returning my body to pre-COVID strength and wellness.
The song of my heart sings to you.
Trying to get places. Daniel wants us to know that his car broke down as he was trying to get here.
The song of my heart sings to you.
Continued evidence of injustice.
The song of my heart sings to you.
And I'll drop the final pebble for all of us who are still grappling to find the words.
The song of my heart sings to you.
And I'll invite everyone to join in our closing words, which will be on our screen. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you very much. These are the words actually of Bishop Yvette Flunder from City of Refuge, who I was in a meeting with for the last 2 days, and she said this to us. I thought it was fitting. The places and spaces have stayed the same, and I have changed.